The legendary Orient. The kingdom of 1,001 nights. Where milk and honey flow. The Baghdad Railway is the key to the Orient. It will give the German Empire access to valuable resources. The railroad project is going to be financed by Deutsche Bank, a German bank. You're supposed to make sure that nothing fishy goes on site. A railroad from Baghdad to Istanbul, brought into being via sound German engineering skill. A bold venture. As long as the project doesn't make a profit, the Sultan has offered to offset any losses with his tax revenues. Needless to say, one is only too glad to help local agriculture increase its earnings. Make sure that grain production develops beneficially. At the same time, it guarantees funding for the Baghdad Railway. Thanks to your logistics support, food production is soon going to gain momentum.
Alright, welcome back to Transport Fever 2. This is the final mission of Campaign 1, way out in the Middle East. So it looks like we have 4 cities, which is, I think, the biggest map we've had so far. Not a whole lot in the way of resources, though. I'm seeing, looks like farms, 2 of those. The food factory that it wants us to level up, and over here, not sure what this is. Desert Tribe. Looks like they want iron and food. Western Oil Well, which I'm guessing a gear, maybe parts for oil. And it looks like this is where we get the gears. Machine parts. Okay. Let's get started. These farms are a bit far away from the food factory, so I think what we will start with is we're just going to go all in on the trains. Let's see. So we're going to need 1 line for the food, 1 line for the southern food. Depending on how I can make it work, we might need 3 lines in total, so let's start with that. That here. Actually, you know what? Let's move this forward just a little bit. Like so, because that gives me room behind in case I need to build something there. Okay. Now down here, we're just gonna need 1. I said 1. Like so. And over here, I want to bring food to the town, so that's 2 lines. 1 to deliver the grain, 1 to deliver the food. Or I could just have 1 train do both. It would be less maintenance if 1 train delivered both, so let's do that. And that means for this one, we can get rid of 1 of our lines.
Your legendary fellow countryman, Kara Ben Nemzi, crosses your path. What a splendid coincidence. Accompany the fearless adventurer and stand by him with advice and support.
Haven't even unpaused the game and we already have our first bonus objective.
Oh no. Sir David Lindsay, your countryman's English travelling companion, has caught the dreaded Aleppo evil. A horrible sore is running riot on his already sizable nose. A desert herb is said to cure it, but the plant can only be found at very specific altitudes.
Okay, so we're going to come back to this later. Let me finish constructing my line, my train yard. So we are only going to use 2. Like so. Now, the tracks, let's just hug the road. Go right here. you are gonna go all the way over here. Let's see if it'll just auto path. No, it will not. Okay, that's fine. We'll... Perfect. Okay. And then we'll need a couple of tracks here so we can... Collision? I want you to. And there's that. Now, for the towns, because we're going to need to deliver food to the towns. So we will start with just this. And then a drop-off point right there is perfect. Same thing on the other side. This one I don't have to worry about it. It'll take food directly from the... farm, but it has to be positioned like this. That'll work. Now, we're gonna build a depot. Just build it over here. Looks like that train station has a cargo pad as well as a passenger pad. Now to set up our lines. Line number 1. And line number 2. Line number 3. And line number 4. Oh, I didn't build a, silly me. Did not build a truck stop. There we are. Now, I don't know how many trucks I'm going to need, so let's just start with, like, 3 each? We'll do 3 each for now. Looks like we have trucks as well, like, that'll keep those moving really fast. Let's just do 3 then. And you'll be line 4. You'll be line 3. Now for the trains, same thing. Let's start small. We do have some more expensive trains. This one goes very fast, but it's also extremely expensive. So let's look for something a little cheaper. This is probably our next best bet. It is still expensive. I guess maybe, let's see, power? It's also 3 times as power. Means it can carry more. This might be worth it. I don't think 200,000 a year is super expensive. Let's start with that. And, okay, so one of them... will start with this. And then the other one will have additional boxcars. You are on line 1, and you are on line 2. And we will see how that goes. Now, for the snakeweed. Go ahead and unpause the game. Speed it up. Trains are moving into action. Trucks are moving into action. Okay, we're good to go. Find that snakeweed. Collect 3 snakeweed bushes at an altitude of between 220 and 230 meters. I believe I have the game. Yeah, I have the game set for miles, so that's... I don't know the ratio, but I think it'd probably be somewhere around, like, at the top. No. And then what do? Do you? Like before? No. Oh, that works.
Bad luck in spades. The Henry rifle and the double-barreled bear killer have disappeared. Track down Karaben Nemzi's precious weapons and bring them back.
Okay, search for the missing weapon. That's right here.
Holy moly! Your faithful companion Haji Halef Omar was taken captive by a savage desert tribe. Rescue him.
From bad to worse. So now we have to deliver food to the desert tribe. That's way over here. Okay. So I guess what I can do is I can assign maybe a couple of you guys. So let's... well, first let's look at how we're going to deliver this. So we do need a road. Looks like that connects. And we'll just build a little extra. Now we need a stop. So that'll work. I do want to see, will it let me build... Not allowed to build or bulldoze here. What about just a regular road? Can I do that? Yeah, I can build a road, but there's almost no point. So I need 10. So maybe what I should do is I should just assign all 3 of these guys to do this instead. From 5. We'll just assign all 3 of these guys to do that until they've delivered all the food that I need them to. Okay, so they'll do that. How is this train looking? Carrying all the food, that's perfect. How about you? Okay, you can actually do it with another cart. You're starting to fall behind. How about the food over here? Let's give them another truck, I think. With a couple of trucks for them. I want to kind of keep up with this, and yeah, let's go ahead and give you another manage, replace. One, two, three, 4. Just replace you with that. Okay. How are you doing? You're keeping up. And how about you guys? Are you bringing enough food? Oh, you're not bringing any food. Hold on. Hold on. Reverse course. So let's go back. Well, that's a shame. There's plenty of food there for them to take. How are we doing on... Okay, so we'll see if that's enough to keep them up. Obviously, this is going to get backed up for a little while, but it's not too big a deal. Let's see if he's now picking up all the food. He should be. Perfect. Okay. So that is as efficient as I can make it. And you've got room to spare. And how are you guys doing? Just fine. Okay. I might be able to reassign one of the trucks, and in fact, I think I will. You are going to go over line 3. Because we're actually keeping up with that more than enough. At least for what it's producing. Beautiful. We're also supplying it as fast as these things can pump out food, so that is... I don't think that can go much better. Okay. Do you have food now? 5 food. 5 food. And that means that I'm going to reassign you back to line 3. If it was worth it, I would start taking food all the way out here to Aldana as well, and Aleppo. I just don't think it's worth it. I wouldn't be able to supply them enough. As it is, look how long it takes these guys to get through here. But these 2 cities are going to get more than enough food. Looks like we have a couple of things here as well. I'm not sure. Wonder if that's an export pad, like we had in the last mission. That looks like a mine. Come to think of it, that is definitely a mine because I don't see any place to get silver. And there's 2 things that are asking for it. Oh no. Why did it drop? Possibly because of this. The supply is not as great as it could be.
What an adventure. Kara Ben Nemzi Effendi is deeply indebted to you for your services.
You better believe he is. For all that. Okay, so real quick, let's reassign you. Line 3. Line 3, and then we are going to get rid of line 4.
Thanks to your help with the grain harvest, the Sultan is collecting a tidy sum in taxes, and those taxes in turn guarantee that you'll be paid. Now the most challenging part of the route lies before you. The Taurus Mountains block the way to Aleppo like the jagged back of some primeval monster. But you've overcome every obstacle so far. Many hands will be needed to conquer this compact but rugged mountain range. The best thing would be to hire enough people on both sides of the mountains.
Okay, now it wants me to build railway lines to bring workers from Konya to Eregli and Aleppo to Adana. So, I mentioned we already have a track. Let's get this road out of my way. We don't have one over here, but we can easily build one. And I think I'm going to copy what they're doing. So they have... Oops. That'll work. And then let's build ourselves these platforms for future reference or future use. Oops. Can't believe I've done this. Okay, can I get rid of this? Figure bulldozer. There we go. Okay. Up there. There we are. I guess that's if I would want to build another line, but I'll leave that alone for now. Okay, now for tracks. They rebuilt the road. They should know I'm trying to get rid of it. All right. Now we need ourselves a train. which I will build another warehouse right here. Like so. I wonder if it would have been better just to have all the trains connected. Could have easily done that. Just built another track, reassigned him to that. Whatever. We'll deal with that later. Let's see. So we need a vehicle. Again, this is, I think, too expensive. I don't make nearly enough to justify that. Yeah, not nearly enough to justify. So we'll just keep buying the smaller one. And I don't know how many people are going to be needed. We also don't need to go very far for now. So let's just build... Let's just build a small one for now. Don't actually know how many people are going to be going to and fro. So we'll just keep an eye on it and we'll see if the demand increases. And then we are going to need some bus stops, I'm sure. And same thing, we'll just buy... we'll buy 3 of these for now. New line. Okay, so that should be good for now. We'll just keep an eye on that. Oh, we're actually falling behind here. We're asking for much more food here. So same thing, we already have a station. So we need to build another one over here. And where's a good spot to put this, I wonder? Right here, I guess. You know what? Just in case we end up using that path later, let's point you towards that. We'll just build a road. Make the Romans proud. And tracks. We are gonna have to delete this. There, guys, you built in my way. And there's that. Now we build another depot. Get that connected. And I think we'll do basically the same thing. How many did I do? 4? Not even. No, I did like 2. We'll do 3 because I feel like it's a little further. Set up a new line. And now we do the same thing. Let's build some bus stops. And another depot. And same thing, we'll just buy 3 of these for now. Until I have reason to believe I need more. What I'm trying to figure out is no one's actually trying to go to Adana. And why is that? Ah, I think I know why. Let's add some trucks to that. Where is... Let's give that a try. I think now that there's some buses going around.
Work in the mountains is only progressing slowly. Access to the Mediterranean would prove to be extremely useful. A branch line already runs from the port town of Mersin to Adana. It would be advisable to buy it up. Instead of begging for credit from your superiors, you might as well purchase the line all by yourself. That will certainly make an impression back home. You ought to pitch camp on the other side of the Taurus at the branch line's last stop.
Okay, so it wants me to build a headquarters, and I will. Let's see, that was finances, headquarters, build headquarters. It looks a little upgraded from what it was before. So let's sure, let's build it right next to the railroad. As it should be.
Silver has been found in the mountains. This enables you to finance the branch line to the sea using existing funds. Your superiors in Germany will be seriously impressed.
Okay, deliver 20 silver ore to the headquarters. Now, I could do something very similar because I already set up a pad here. So, what I think I will do is configure this. Bulldoze, let's expand this a little bit. Tracks. Like so. Now like that. And now what we're gonna build is just a single cargo station. And we can probably get away with that right there. Racks, wrap around, go right there. Now, let's build ourselves silver. Again, let's just start with 4 for now. And then new line. We can assign to that. Okay, it doesn't like that for some reason. Oh, that's right. I guess it would help if we had these pads. There we are. Line 10. Unable to find path to stop. Okay, what have I done wrong? Unable to find path to stop. Okay, how about now? There we go. Okay. I'll take a quick look, make sure we're still doing good. More or less keeping up with our people here. We do have a backup going on here, though, so let's address that real quick. Wait, what line was this? There we are. Okay, now in order to deliver the iron, we're going to need a drop-off point. We can put one probably right here is okay. And we will also need a pad right here, like so. Let's build ourselves another line. And let's just start with, what do you think? Maybe just 3 trucks for now? Give that a try, see how that works. I almost think I still need more buses.
Wonderful. Silver mine is yielding enough to buy the branch line.
Perfect.
The Sultan's civil servants are a nuisance. No matter how small the request, each time they expect a favor in return. For instance, for assuring that none of your merchandise disappears. The other nuisance are the Brits. They constantly snoop around near the oil drilling sites. You ought to sick a couple of savage desert tribes on them. That'll keep them busy. Whether Bedouin tribes or civil servants, they all have one thing in common. Put enough silver in their hands and they're very cooperative. All your wishes will come true.
Okay, so now we need to deliver to the port, which we're already doing. Yeah, that's perfect. So that'll keep on going just fine. We'll just keep the supply line going.
A British archaeologist has already set out to search for the ancient stone fragments from Carchemish. Beat her to it and find the city of ruins in the desert.
So once again, skipping missions accidentally. So let's find ourselves this ruin, but first, I want to make a very quick adjustment because we already have that. New line. This one we are going to rely on trucks because it's not that far. Let's set up. That's probably good. Okay.
The remnant remnants of an ancient settlement. Maybe even the cradle of civilization. Who knows what kinds of valuable artifacts lie slumbering beneath this pile of rubble and ruins.
We're an archaeologist now. Do some digging.
Despite all the digging, no artifacts can be found.
Oh.
Maybe the British lady was faster in the end. On the other hand, the excavation crew struck an oil well that's gushing away for all it's worth nearby. That's not bad either.
Is that a Tomb Raider reference? Oh well, anyway.
Now that the civil servants of Brits are occupied, you could devote yourself to more important things. There are vast amounts of crude oil in the desert. This stuff makes it possible to drive an automobile, a new-fangled recent invention from a fellow German. But the fact is, the new rulers of the Ottoman Empire are pretty shady figures. So get moving and secure access to the oil fields. Then organize transport for the oil. The more machines, the quicker the pace. That goes for completing the Baghdad railway and for extracting crude oil. And the quicker the better. Things are slowly getting creepy.
Yeah, I'll say. Deliver 25 machines to the oil well and 50 machines to the base camp. Okay. So base camp is here. We have to deliver machines to both the base camp and the oil well. Okay, so let me think about this. So we have a transport already going here with iron. Can this carry machine parts? It cannot. What carts is it using? So let's replace this because it's using carts that it doesn't even need. At least for the moment, it's not going to be carrying any oil. But let's do this. It'll be a little cheaper to run as well. So we need to be running iron. So that's good. We can continue with that. It doesn't need oil. It does need gears. So let's just replace that with the gear parts. Like so. Okay, so that'll keep the iron going, and it'll also hopefully deliver gears back and forth. If need be, I might make another line for that one. Now, we need a way to deliver gears here, and we need a way to deliver gears here. Obviously, we're going to want a train for that, I think. So, as much as it pains me to say, we're going to delete this. And then we're going to build another one on the other side, out of the way. I wish I had thought about that sooner. Is that still part of the route? Yes, it is. Okay. Now, this train cannot carry gears. So I am actually going to add another line, I think. Because it's going to need to carry gears from this to the other one. And for that, I would feel much more comfortable with another train. Okay. Take two. That didn't work how I thought it would. But then again, it also makes sense why it didn't work. Because I'm gonna need to make a stop here. Wait. No, hold on. Okay, well that's right. Let's do that. You can keep going. Okay, there's that. There is a very simple solution. Okay, now let's work our lines. New line. We have one going here. And then we have another one going all the way over here. Oof. Wait a second. So line 13, line 14. Okay. Which one was gears? This one? Okay, we'll start with this for now. Just 4. You are going to be assigned to... I already forgot. Line 14. Okay. So I have someone bringing iron from this back to here. Right? Iron is going here. Train is carrying iron to this factory. And then the same train is carrying gears back from the factory. Trucks are not going to pick up gears from that. I need to replace something with a station. Let's do that. We'll delete this because we don't need it. And this line instead. Which line is this? It's line 11? We'll go there instead. Okay. And then they should drop off iron and deliver gears. Now, I have a train that is going all the way around with gears, so that part is covered. What I need now is to also add to this train one, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3. We'll just start with 3 for now. Okay. So let's start with that. And we'll see how this works. Oh, I need to assign some trucks to that line as well. Do I? Did I already do that? No, I didn't. Okay. Truthfully, I don't know how many I'm gonna need. I forgot the line again. Okay. Let's give that a shot, and we'll just see how this does. If we're lucky, it'll go fairly well. Okay. And you can stop for a little while. Actually, I'm going to send you back to the depot. So I need this one to be supplied. Okay, that'll be the last gear. What happens next?
The necessary machines have arrived. The Baghdad Railway can finally be completed.
Complete the line between Dana and Aregli. Complete the line. Wait. Does it just want me to connect the two? Because I can do that. Okay. So this is the part where I need to think about this. And I might have to make some slight adjustments. So first thing, let's see what we can get if we work some weird magic. Might be better just to go straight through. A little expensive, but I think that works better than crisscrossing. Standing in the way of progress.
Time to quickly pump out a few more tankfuls of oil and then get out of here.
Okay. So this is where this train comes back in handy. And I'm going to... So we're going to take advantage of a couple trains. First, you. You are no longer going to transport people. You're just going to transport fuel. And your line is now going to be from here all the way to here. We're also going to have you stop operations. We are going to get rid of this line to avoid further confusion. Now, next thing, configure. We're actually going to get rid of this.
Delight the Sultan with an exclusive Pullman car, so that he continues to view your project favorably.
Oh my gosh.
Naturally, the car's interior requires a special decor, tailored precisely to His Majesty's needs. The Sultan prefers to rest on a purple divan couch. They say chances are good to find one in Aleppo.
Buy a Pullman car and bring it to the station in Aleppo. You mean the one that I'm blowing up? Or no, you mean this one. Okay, well, before we do any of this then, you get to ride the oil train.
A delicate porcelain tea set is essential. The car is supposed to be furnished with this in Adana.
Bring the carriage to Adana. Okay, well, you're supposed to be going there anyway, so keep at it, I guess. Where did the other one go? Do I still have this line? 14. Okay. Still need to carry gears because we need to supply the oil station, but then we're also going to be... Oops, that's not going to work. Replace... 2, 3, 4... Buy. And then you just start getting that set. I might... Oh no, I need to keep this one going. But I will get rid of the gears. Okay. So I'll keep the iron going. Okay, so let's just... can I tell it to just go somewhere? It was very confused.
There's something missing without an exceptional carpet. The most magnificent carpets are knotted in Konya.
Okay. So now we're going to get rid of Aleppo, and we're going to add this. Now he should get going. Hopefully by the time I'm done with this event chain, I'll replace it with all the crude oil, and hopefully by the time it gets back, there will be plenty of oil there.
What a sumptuous Pullman car. It would almost be worthy of the German emperor. That may be, but unfortunately, the Sultan doesn't have the slightest interest in traveling by train. He prefers a sedan chair.
Okay. In that case, we're going to get rid of it. That was always the plan. Okay. And this line is already good to go, I think. But we still need to make some adjustments. Okay, so I had to do a little bit of reorganizing. I realized when I destroyed the passenger car, or the passenger station, to make way for the train that would be going all the way to Konya, it disconnected the station from the other two lines. So I actually had to completely reconstruct this whole area right here, even going so far as to move the road. So that was unfortunate, but it seems to be running smoothly now. Alright, last supply of oil just got dropped off at the station, just waiting for that train to come back. It should be coming by any moment. I'll say this was not a speed run, but I am getting a little more creative with the trains and supply lines. I think is working out for the best. All right, and here we are. Drop that oil off.
The engineering marvel has been completed. But you're so homesick it hurts. See to it that you hurry back to Germany.
Hurry back to Germany, probably just in time to lose the war. In any case, that is the end of Campaign 1. Honestly, getting a lot more complex with what it's asking of you. I know we actually didn't use a whole lot of sea. Like in this one, we didn't use the sea at all. There was just this boat going back and forth. But I feel like in then the next campaign, that'll become a lot more prevalent. In any case, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time.